Hi everyone, and welcome to another Tech Saturday with Eric and Keith. Alright everyone, today we're talking about Eric's new Wi-Fi router.
Mesh routery
thing. I thought this was pretty cool, and this isn't your standard Netgear link system.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Juicy.
You'll have to stick around to find out. Alright, let's jump into it. Roll that intro. Alright, well why don't you tell them about your new Unifi router?
Alright, so yeah, I got the Amplifi by Unifi mesh wireless routing system.
Now mesh is pretty cool. It's like the new thing. It's the new hotness, especially for all over your house Wi-Fi, right?
Right. And obviously I have like a, 1,100 square foot house, so I kind of overkilled here, but you know, that's how we do, right?
You don't want to have dead spots when you're watching YouTube, right?
Exactly.
Stream all that Hildebrand Family Vlog content you can get to.
So I went with the Amplifi product by Ubiquiti. Ubiquiti is known in like the, like enterprise industry, yeah. So they're kind of branching into the home, like smaller, easier setup. Like you can buy like Unifi, systems for your house that are like, enterprise versions. But this is just like you plug it in, you open the app on your phone, you do a few settings, and you're set up. So
well, that's awesome.
Okay, so I went with the Amplifi Gamers Edition. They do have just a standard edition. The Gamers Edition is built for latency, so like lower latency, lower ping. So you're faster on your like game streaming and stuff like that. And as you saw, it has two extra antennas. The base unit itself is a Wi-Fi router, and then it has two mesh antennas.
Right, and so give them like an example of where they'd want to put their mesh. Because they might not know, like you wouldn't want to put it in the same room, right?
No, that would be overkill a little bit. So you probably want to go to like, you can either set it up like the router at one end of your home and the mesh point and then mesh point, or like router in the middle of your home and mesh point in one side and mesh point in the other side.
Right, so again with the mesh network, right, we're trying to cover the whole house. That's what we're doing, that's why when you move from one hotspot to the other, your phone will phone or device will move with it through the house and have that consistent speed. That's what we're looking for here, right?
Yep, and the good Wi-Fi routers that are mesh networks do it with a dedicated backhaul channel like this, so they don't take any of your Wi-Fi bandwidth to communicate to the main router itself.
And that's something you might run into with like Linksys or
Netgear. A lot of theirs, they don't have the dedicated backhaul channel, so you're sharing bandwidth, so that's making your already, not like slow Wi-Fi, but your Wi-Fi going a little bit taken away from some speed you could have.
We don't want to take away speed for sure.
Right.
Well, you want to jump in and show them, maybe show them the box real fast?
Oh yeah, we'll do the antenna box, and then we'll jump into the app and show you what that looks like. Okay guys, so I put my router in the middle, so I have one in the living room side and then one that's downstairs. So here's what it looks like. It's got that nice black sleek design. You can kind of see like this it's just decorative light on the bottom, but you see the green ring. That means you're good to go. So your internet, there's no problems. I just have it displaying the date and the time right now. But it's kind of a touch screen, so you can kind of get some information. So if you click through here, you can see like your April through November, like your total terabyte of data, which I've used 1.4, it looks like, total terabytes.
Nice.
And since I've had this, and I've only had it for like a month, I think. So now you can see if we were actually using the internet right now, you can see the throughput that was actually happening. Right now there's like nothing going on, but if Devin was playing, you'd see the meg up and meg down on this screen. And then here, it's kind of a neat thing, so you don't have to look behind. You can see the light gray ports are the ones that are plugged into. The green port is your internet port, like out to your router. And then, the darker gray are the not plugged into ports. And so just click through there and you're back to the home. It's kind of a neat little feature to have, I think, like easily accessible, to see your network statistics with a little touchscreen. Plus, I think it looks good. Okay, and as you see on this version of the Amplifi mesh antenna, you actually have a status. So you can see we have full bar status. We're connected directly to the router, but obviously we're in the same room right now. We're just doing this for demonstration purposes, but again, we moved this from out by my TV.
All right, so that was sort of just like a look at the boxes. They're pretty cool, pretty sleek looking, and even like the antenna thing. I like how it's just kind of like incognito. You can sort of hide that thing. It's small enough to hide behind the couch or
for sure,
something like that, so you wouldn't be out and about. But it does look cool enough, even if you had to just leave it out. It looks cool enough to do that too.
I think, you know, it doesn't look extreme like that 47 antennas coming off your router thing, you know. Like
what was that? The Nighthawk or something?
Nighthawk, yeah, that thing.
Oh my gosh, there's like 45 antennas all the way around it. Yeah, you don't want that. Something clean like that little box that we showed you down there. That's awesome. But anyway, you want to like jump into the app and show them some settings and stuff like that real fast? We might have to do some screen recording or whatever.
Oh yeah, we'll jump into some screen recording. I'll show you like some settings, like what the app looks like, because basically you manage this whole thing from the app.
Sweet. So let's jump into some screen recording.
Okay. Okay, guys. So we're in my phone now, screen recording. So we'll go into the app. Got the Amplifi app right here. It's a pretty simple, clean design. Just click on it. You see the home mesh technology. So here's kind of a overview screen of what it looks like. As you can see right now, the way I have it set up is the router is in the middle, and then you have the two mesh points on either side of it. So that's like probably, I would say, the ideal setting. But again, you can change that, and it would show on here if it saw, like, if it was at the farthest point and then the two antennas were next to it, it would see that as well. So you can kind of see in here a couple things. You can see clients, and then you can kind of see like the overview screen. Like if we click on clients, you can see like, you know, our clients that we have attached to the network. There's like little pause button. So if you want to pause your kid from playing video games, you hit the Xbox One, oops, and it dings. So you can hear that we paused the Xbox. So now you're blocking the Wi-Fi to your Xbox, just that simply. Or if you want to start it back up, just click the button again. You hear the little chime, so it's confirming that it's doing the requested task. It's pretty cool. If you actually click on it, you can see some more details. You can, the device name, the MAC address, but the client details, you can see which access point it's attached to. So it's Amplifi downstairs, and I renamed it downstairs, so I knew which one was which. So when I was plugging them in, I knew where it was. You can see the band, so it's at 5 gigs, and then you can see it's on the 2x2 MIMO channel. So pretty cool. If you click into the Ethernet ports as well, it'll show you, like, you know, the desktop, the NAS is plugged in, my work phone, and then like I think the other one is an UMA telephone service I have. It's kind of cool. You can click on back on the system, you see the overview, and you see also at the top, I love the everything is great. It's kind of the warm and fuzzy to let you know that, hey, one mesh antenna isn't offline or whatever. If you click on performance, you can kind of see like a trending chart of your performance, and obviously we don't have anything going right now. So, but you can kind of see that some of the downloads, let's see, there's a 202.8 megabit down and 33 up it has on there. It has an easy guest Wi-Fi, so I love this feature. So you can like say how many guests you have. Say you have 2 people coming over to your house and you don't want to give them your main Wi-Fi password. You can say, I have 2 people. The lease will be valid for 2 hours. You can click start. Now you see that there's going to be a guest Wi-Fi. You see it's active. And then you can click the share, and then you can send like a text message to someone with the Wi-Fi password. So it kind of helps them out there. Again, user friendliness. We're going to go ahead and stop that. So now you see the guest is inactive again. Family members, you know, you can set family members. You can set usage time. So you want Devin to only play Xbox from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Then you would set like the time limit there. The diagnosis is cool too. It kind of gives you a quick overview and shows you everything that's online. Pretty much you can see like the visit homepage, terms of service, help center. You can do live support from here. And since you signed up on the application, there's a remote access, so you can like access this from outside your network. So if you're on a business trip and your Wi-Fi goes down and your wife or kids don't know how to fix it, you can like do remote access and give it a reboot or whatever. So kind of a cool little feature. I really like the sleek app. I mean, it's kind of nice to have the online stuff, but like I think for most home stuff, unless you're running heavy server traffic or you're doing like a lot of, you know, video encoding with multiple people, you don't really need too much you know, like fancy like VLAN setup or anything. Just something like this is pretty simple. So that's kind of why I chose this. So I guess we'll just jump back out and wrap this up.
All right, and we're back. Man, that app is slick. I'm telling you, like if you've ever used the Linksys or Netgear apps, awful compared to that.
It looks like kind of like early 90s compared to like modern day stuff.
Especially Linksys. I feel like Linksys is stuck in the 90s or early 2000s where their GUI interface, I don't know. Both of them are kind of awful. I mean, I will admit I do have Linksys right now, like their mesh network, but maybe.
I mean...
All right, well, is there anything else we need to tell them about this before we wrap this up?
Just a couple quick things. So you can manage this online. So like if you open up a web browser on your computer, you just type in the IP address like 192.168.1.1 or whatever, you know, it sets it. I think the Amplifi out of the box is like a 168. It's a different IP address number, so I just changed everything to match all my smart home things, so I didn't have to change, like, you know.
Oh yeah, that's
all
important. That's important.
All their IP addresses. I just changed my router to match it. Also, the price for the Amplifi HD Gamers Edition, it was like $3.99, I believe.
Which is pretty much in line with the other mesh networks that I've seen out there for like the 3, because it's got like the 2 antennas and the base station. So that seems pretty standard.
And then if you wanted to just not get I got this one for latency, low latency, fast ping, fast, you know, speed. But if you wanted to just get with the regular Amplifi, it's $2.99, so it's $100 less.
If you're not doing extreme gaming or stuff like that, then get with the $2.99 version.
I would. I mean, it looks just the same except for it's white. I kind of like the all black everything. It's kind of good, so, you know.
It's like all RGB everything, whatever. You know,
I mean, we don't have a problem.
Whatever. It's okay. It's normal.
So, I think definitely if you're looking for a Wi-Fi system, I would definitely check this out. Like, watch some videos on YouTube, maybe not just ours, maybe other videos, and see what you think. I really have been pretty happy with it.
Awesome. Well, see, here's a nice option to the standard Linksys or Netgear you're going to get pushed at you when you go to like Best Buy or something like that. You know, sometimes, especially for things like this, like it's great to do a little research on YouTube and check these things out. Right. And it's great getting like first-hand like experience with it. So I'm almost sold. I mean, I think I'm ready to ditch my Linksys.
I mean, I would. That's kind of
okay.
Well, and if you would like to do purchase this, we could put a link for Amazon link in the description for the folks. Check it out.
Does Target have one?
Oh, Target does have. I think Target has it. Best Buy has it.
We have an affiliate link for Target, so we might drop that down below.
Yeah, look at the link and see if there's a link for that.
But even if I don't, I'll look for it and link it down below. It might. I'll make sure I put if it's like an affiliate link or something on it, so you guys know for sure if you're supporting the channel or if it's just something I did just to help you guys out a little bit. But anyway, so I think that's all we got for today. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Check it out, the Amplifi Wi-Fi. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Don't forget we got all this sweet merch. This is on our Spreadshirt shop, and this one, same design, but this is on our Teespring shop. And I kind of like the fact that you could do front and back, and actually Spreadshirt started doing that, like where you could do the front and back. So we'll see, because Teespring
new designs coming.
We'll look out for that. And we also have Patreon if you want to support the channel like that.
Yep.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace and love.